Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch La Casa de Papel season 4, episode 3, and also the episode 4 during the same video for you. Before beginning, I'm French, as you can hear it. I'm making reaction videos in English, but I'm watching the show in Spanish with French subtitles because it's easier for me. Because there are both Latin languages, you know, so they are similar and it's easier for me to not have to translate everything and all of that, so that's it. But I'm reacting in English, in French and in Spanish. That's a mess, really. With the languages, that's a mess. So I prefer to warn you at the beginning of this video that maybe that's gonna be a mess during the episode. I'm trying my best to make it easy for you, and if I'm speaking Spanish or French, I'm putting English subtitles, but I prefer to warn you. I watched this morning the episode 1 and the episode 2 of La Casa de Papel, and I already posted to you the reaction video about that, so I'm gonna put the link just right there if you want to see it. And also, before beginning to talk about the show, I want to remind you something, because today it's Saturday and I'm binge watching the show with you, but you are already a lot on my channel to ask me on comments, please react to La Casa de Papel, please post your videos about La Casa de Papel and all of that. Guys, I love the show and I'm gonna post reaction videos about this new season. I'm gonna give you what you want. But reaction videos are not a streaming way to watch the show. First, you have to watch it on your own, and then you're gonna search for reaction videos because you want to see how other people reacted to that scene, that moment, that line, if they were emotional or not, if they were excited or not. You want to compare, you know, your feelings and your reactions with someone. You want to know that someone else reacted like you, or you want to have the analysis of someone else, and that's why you're searching for a reaction video. But first, you are watching it on your own. Reaction videos are not a streaming way of watching the show. If you are expecting me to just watch the show and just watch it without reacting because I want you to have all of the lines, all of the things and all of that, and you're expecting me to do nothing during it and you are just there for the little screen, you're gonna be disappointed. I prefer to warn you because I'm a talker, I'm talking a lot in the intro and into the review, but also during the episode, like I can't, when something is happening and I'm annoyed, I'm mad or I'm sad or things like that, I can't help myself but reacting. That's why you are there, you know, and that's why I'm making reaction videos, because I know that I'm reacting a lot in front of that kind of shows. So that's why I want to share that with you. So again, reaction videos are not a streaming way to see the show, and reaction videos are made of reactions. If you want someone who is not reacting, who is just watching the screen and you are just there for the little screen, you're gonna be disappointed. Okay, that being said about La Casa de Papel, about what happened during the first and the second episode, I'm really glad to be back with the show. I'm really excited to be back with the show. I thought that this beginning of the season, you know, these two episodes were working well together because they were really the continuity of the season 3, like we had no breaks between the season 4 and the season 3, and that was really well done. And also, you know, the characters during the two episodes of this season 4 were really like calming down and resolving the issues that they had at the end of the season 3, like that's it, now the professor know that the professor the professor or el professor knows that she's not dead, that Raquel is not dead, Tokyo and all of her group also. Now they saved Nairobi. Okay, she's not in a good health, you know, she's not open eyes and she's not speaking and everything, but at least they took the bullet out, at least they operated her, at least they didn't give up on her, you know, and they didn't release her to be taken by that crazy lady, and what would happen to her, you know, we don't know. And we're never gonna know, that's okay. Raquel now is with the crazy lady, and the crazy lady is proposing her something, you know, like if you are telling me what I want, you're gonna have your child and your mother, alright. I'm not believing into that, and I hope that Raquel is not gonna believe into that. But I trust her, you know, she's a strong woman, she has a strong character, and you know, at the end of the last season, she didn't say about El Profesor. She was saying no sé, and that's all. She never said it, and she thought that she was gonna die, so she's not gonna give up just like that during this season. Nothing changed between the end of the season 3 and this season 4. Nothing changed for her and for the love that she has for El Profesor, so I can't see why suddenly she would switch like that. I can't see. Like, I can't see why Palermo would betray us. Like, if we learned something during the season 3 about Palermo, it's the fact that he was the best friend of Berlin. He was in love with Berlin, in my opinion, and he was working with him. They made the plan of that robbery together, and he's involved into that plan, you know, into that project, that robbery, because of Berlin, because of his friendship for Berlin, because it's a way to honor Berlin. So Palermo deciding suddenly to betray them, why not? Because he doesn't like them, like they talk bad to each other and stuff like that, so for that, why not? But betraying the plan, and by that way betraying Berlin and the memory of Berlin, for that I'm really not sure of that, and that's why for me there is a plan behind that. For me, Palermo is doing that to be closer to, you know, the policemen who were arrested during the season 3, and maybe it's related to the robbery and the fact that they have to take the golden El Oro out of the bank and themselves out of the bank. For me, it's related to that. I really don't think that is betraying the plan. Okay, he's not a fan of Tokyo. Okay, he had some words with a lot of them. Okay, he thinks about himself a lot, but betraying them, no. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm gonna discover during this season that he's not just a dick, he's also a traitor and an asshole. Maybe, but for now I'm not ready to not trust him. Berlin trusted him. He was the best friend of Berlin. Just because of that, I don't want to not trust him. We'll see. And also we have Marcelia into the show, who is taking more place during this season, and I love that because during the season 3 he was really not useless, but we saw him a little and he was never talking to anyone, and we saw during this beginning of the season 4 that he was a friend of Berlin and he was there during his wedding, like his brother, like his best friend and all, so he's someone important for Berlin and all of them, and they knew each other before all of that, so he's an important character. So I want to see more about that. I want to see him more into the show and how he can be useful to us. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now and let's go for this episode 3. I'm gonna make a little break between the episodes to make a quick review of the episode 3, and then I will see you for the review of the episode 4. And you're gonna have the 2 episodes into this video, the episodes 3 and 4, because I chose to post them 2 episodes at a time because of the language, you know, because it's a mess with the language, with French, Spanish, English. That's a mess, and I don't want to be annoying for you too much, so I think that it's the better way to do it. One thing that I love a lot with this show is the fact that we don't have any times out, you know. Everything is important, everything is important, we have to be focused on everything, and I love that, you know. I'm like that during all of the episodes. Oh, and I finished to eat just some minutes ago, so time for coffee. Come on, that's a yes.
Solo necesito que le comuniques que el profesor sabe que está viva si llevas puesto este reloj. Te creerá.
Alicia, the inspector, she's not gonna see it. gonna wake up soon? We need her back. Dia uno del... Why are we back then? Raquel, stay strong. You're strong and you're clever. Do your job, please.
Estaba atando los zapatos ahí, dándole al tarro con el tema del profesor y al levantarme me da una hostia con la ventana que casi desencajo la box 3. Estaba ya despierto como un búho pensando en cómo nos la engañaron.
Yes, come on, let him... Ah, she needs hope, she needs to know that they know that she's here, that they're gonna save her.
De la ambulancia salisteis cagando leche. La científica con el ultravioleta. Pillado.
I really don't like you, but you're fun. Huh? Are you losing your mind? Hmm? Yes. You're gonna do it again? Guys, listen to him, please. It was your plan and Berlin's plan. I don't believe that you are betraying us. You're not betraying him. See? He's listening to that. That's part of a plan. I'm gonna believe that until I'm gonna have the proof that I'm wrong with that. Musics are really great since the beginning of the season. You're gonna find a way. It is a part of the plan. It was not a part of the plan. Yes, he's selfish and all of that, we've got it. But he's doing that's a robbery, you know, to honor Berlin. He was such a great character. They gave me hope during the last episode that maybe he's not dead. You can't do that to me. Even if it's stupid to have hope about that and all of that, I know, but now that's it. I have this tiny little baby hope that maybe he's not dead. I'm mad at myself for believing into that. You found the phone? Fuck! Don't do that, both of you. I hated that during the last season that they suggested that.
Hemos contrastado con los datos de los operadores y han aparecido 354 tarjetas coincidentes con esta operación final. Solo ha hecho la llamada. Se realizó durante la trampa.
¿Bingo?
No.
¿Qué se ha hecho, señor?
Un poquito de suspense.
She's fun, come on.
Mindanao, Filipinas.
Fuck! Professor, you know that they're gonna search for our family. Protect them. Thank you for the info. Palermo.
Lisboa está viva. Está en la carta de bienvenida. Necesito que pienses cómo rescatarla. Es una orden.
Y están las mujeres empoderadas.
You're a dick, for sure. But you're not a traitor. It's part of a plan, or he's gonna be back into the plan soon. But
Estás enfadado con mamá.
come on, you're doing that for Berlin.
Están en mi lado. 24 horas las habremos encontrado.
No.
Que suele decirme que estoy jodida. Porque soy algo así.
Don't give up, please.
Te dejo llamarles. ¿A qué? Y ahora. Y las pones a salvo.
I'm stressed. I'm like that because I'm stressed.
Con el pelito saliendo.
Don't try to mess with her head. You're strong. El professor, he knows that you found where they are. He's doing something right now for it, you know? To make them escape. He's warning them right now. Shut the fuck up. You're fun, but I hate you. Come on, come on, come on, don't give up. Don't give up. Oh, the policeman, we need him now. The watch, she has to see the watch now. Don't. The policeman, the watch, now. You know, he gave you up. Whew, that was close. No, he's not sleeping with Monica. Come on. You're really like teenagers.
Sacaron de mi celda por la noche. Que me obligaron a cavar mi propia tumba en el desierto.
They did what?
Soy tan dulce que...
Oh, shut up! How can I like her if they are making that kind of scene with her being annoying? How?
Que me obligaron a meterme dentro. No empezaron a tirarme paladas de arena. Me dejaron allí. La oscuridad. El silencio. Casi puedo respirar.
Estoy aquí contigo.
¿Sabes lo único lo que pensaba? Era el profesor. Que tenía que ser enterrado vivo y mío.
Oh, guys, please. Thank you, Monica, for that. You needed that. I know what he lived during the last season. That was awful, really.
Que no solo amó a tu hermano. También amó al plan. Y en la misma medida. Pero el plan jamás.
I said it!
Esto es mucho más que una trago, tú lo sabes bien.
He doesn't care about you, but he cares about the plan and he cares about Berlin, honoring Berlin. Berlin? You want to fight with him? You're dancing now?
Antes parecías muy valiente, pero ahora es cuando tienes que demostrarlo. Vamos a ver esos cojones.
Yes, it was unpredictable. Yes, you were unpredictable.
El verdadero caos, estimado Sergio, no ha servido.
Para que el golpe siguiera, él tenía que volver al mando. Fue su forma silenciosa de hacer que no viéramos venir el caos.
Don't?
Quieto, tranquilo, chaval. Solo soy un puto segurata. Me da un punto.
Where are we going? How do you breathe, please? Why are you showing us live lobby? She's alright. She just opened her eyes. She's gonna be alright. I want to scream. Oh yes. Okay. Oh, just that and I'm like, ooh, you know, I said it to you during the intro of the first episode, I'm never having little emotions. My emotions are always high. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. When I'm happy, I'm really happy. And when I'm excited like that to see that she's alright and that she opened her eyes, I want to scream, I want to... It means that we're gonna have her back during this season. It means that we're gonna have her talking, you know, and being positive and fun and strong and badass like she can be. She's my favorite character, so of course I don't want her to die, but I want her also to be present, you know, to be who she is, to not just be on a table and during all of the season. No, of course I want her back. And I want her to have her revenge, you know, with Alicia, that female inspector, that bitch. Sorry, it was coming directly from my heart. Okay, let's talk about the episode and not just about that. Even if that was wonderful, let's talk about the episode. I'm still thinking, and I think that this episode was there for that, to make us understand that Palermo, okay, he's selfish, okay, he doesn't know them and is not with them, but he's gonna stick to the plan because he made that plan and he made it with Berlin and he loved Berlin, so he's gonna honor him, you know, with the plan, with continuing the plan. Okay, he's a dick, okay, he's talking bad to Nairobi and other women, okay, it can be a pain in the ass, but at the end we can trust him because he made that plan, he's gonna do that plan no matter what, and he's gonna honor Berlin no matter what because of the plan, because he loved Berlin. I trust him for that, you know. But I'm surprised, you know, that El Professor was saying to Tokyo, you have to make him love the plane again, be with us again, so kind of that, you know. For me, that was a plan since the beginning, you know, him doing stuff like he was betraying them. No. So hearing El Professor saying that we need to get him back into the plan, I don't know. Maybe it means that that was not a part of the plan since the beginning. I'm confused, you know, I'm confused about this episode because having that memory with Berlin during this episode makes me think and confirms me that it was the part of the plan since the beginning to have Palermo against them, you know, having a professor talking like that to Tokyo. Oh, I don't know, I'm doubting now. And Raquel, she knows that El Professor knows that she's ill, that they're gonna save her. He doesn't know yet how, but I'm trusting him, El Professor, you know, to have a solution, to find a solution. He's gonna do it. I don't know how yet, but he's gonna do it. And during the time that she was continuing to interrogate, you know, Raquel, El Professor, he had the time to warn the kid, you know, and the mother that they were gonna search for them and to make them evacuate. He's not gonna be like, okay, now that's it, we can't save them. No, he had the time to warn them and they had the time to evacuate. Tokyo and Denver during this episode, I love Denver, really, but he is a fucking teenager, and that scene that was really two teenagers making jokes like in high school and acting like teenagers, reacting like teenagers, like, come on guys, you are adults, you can think that maybe they are talking together not because they are flirting with each other, but because Rio, you know how he is now, you know that he's not really feeling well, so of course he needs someone to talk to, and Monica, she's a sweet person and she can be a good person to talk to. It was annoying to watch them acting like that during a touching scene, you know, for Rio, so I was emotional for him, and I had the two teenagers laughing about it. That's really not helping me to like Tokyo, really not. And Denver needs really to hear this advice to make Monica remind why she loved him first, you know, because he was making her louse and all of that, so I cannot wait to see that, you know, to see the two of them falling in love again. Like I said, if they broke up during the episode 2, it's to finish together at the end of the episode 8. Tokyo and Olio, I don't care. I'm not sure that I care. They are sweet together, really, they are sweet together, and their relationship was a reason for why I was beginning to like Tokyo during the season 3. That didn't last, but that was a beginning, you know, and yes, I loved them together, that was sweet with each other. But I was also okay with Rio and what he said, the fact that they were not meant to be together, like they were not working well together. He was too independent of her and she was too free for him, so I was understanding that. So I'm not against the two of them being back together. I want to see how it's gonna happen, you know? We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna watch the episode 4 right now, and that's gonna be the last of the day, maybe? I'm gonna eat during this episode. If you already know me, you're not surprised. If you don't know me, go watch all of my reaction videos and you're gonna understand soon that first episode I'm drinking, second episode I'm eating. Okay, Palermo, I want answers to my questions. Are you with us or not? And since when? See? That's gonna be an episode about him. 5 años? Na 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 na. Bambino. Bambino, bambino. Coucou, Namnia. You made a new friend? Hey, Bobby. She opened her eyes. No! No? I don't care about the introduction, the credit. Where is Nairobi? Listen to me, you didn't give me up during the last episode that she was alright to kill her just like that. No, 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 no. Someone, please kill him! Ah, yes! Save yourself! Save yourself, Nairobi, you can do it! What? Oh, that's my Nairobi. Breathe. All of us, we need to breathe. Kill that son of a bitch or show me why it is important. Or shut up, Arturo. It's not a good time. Why did I choose to eat during this episode? Like, it's the middle of the season. Of course, a lot of things are gonna happen during this episode. Ah! I was nice with them during the season 3 and they insisted on that. So, of course, during this season, they're gonna lose them. That's why you went into it? They're gonna think that you're there to evaluate the risks, and in fact it's just to show you where they're weak. They made researches on Gandia for a reason. They didn't use all of that during the season 3. She's talking like she was talking to El Professor, you know, during the first season of the show, when she was trying to enter into his head. I'm eating fast now, just to be sure that I'm not gonna miss anything when we are gonna have a lot of actions again. After presenting her as a crazy bitch, now you want us to see her as a human? Find that son of a bitch! But he knows this bank really well. We're not gonna lose any of them. Not Helsinki! No, 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 no! No! No, no, no! Do something, do something, do something! But if he's going to the library, who is gonna watch Nairobi? I don't want to choose between Helsinki and Nairobi. Faster, faster, faster! Go check Nairobi! One of you! Nairobi! Oh yes! I'm like that. I'm checking. Oh, we don't care about you, Arturo, not now. We're gonna lose someone. At the middle of the season, they're gonna kill someone. Yes. What? Arturo. I can't roll my eyes enough. It's not the time to not trust each other. Sí.
Hay que matarlo. Serán ellos quienes salgan con los secretos de esta muerte. Ese cabrón no va a salir con los secretos. No se mueve nadie. No obedecerá ninguna orden.
You knew it.
Santiago, ¿cómo va a salir del banco después de un time frame? Sí, aumenten sus reservas de oro. Es el único valor refugio. Va a seguir subiendo y tráigalo aquí.
You needed them to have gold because you had a plan. And you did that to see how they were working. You know it, you saw it. I said it, they made researches about him. Oof.
¿Habéis encontrado el número? No parece por ningún lado. Ante el menor riesgo, actuad con determinación. En defensa propia.
Ah, Arturo. What?
Imagino que la llamada en breve va a contrastar la información sobre la tregua. Espero que lo confirme. Porque si no lo hace, filtraré que fingió un asesinato en Lisboa. También tengo las grabaciones de la supuesta ejecución. Confírmelo a la prensa. Me gustaría pedirle una última cosita.
¿El doctor? Oi, 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 oi. You're gonna cut the... He's good. He's good at it. Ah! He's gonna attack one of them and he's gonna kill one of them. It's the middle of the season.
¿Sabes eso de que
Nairobi.
no te tocaba el único pan?
Did you change your mind?
Lo estoy pensando.
Eso ha sido una declaración de intenciones en toda regla. Bueno, Paquita, pues ahora ya te estoy viendo venir. Respira toda de blanco por allí. Si quiero.
Oh, really?
Tú a mí no me vas a hacer el octavo. ¿Por qué no tienes marcas en las cinturas?
Are you suggesting that he's one of them?
Ni siquiera estás claro. ¿Cómo se supo el día?
Mónica.
¿Por qué has mentido?
Oh!
Porque no quería contar que estuve llorando desesperadamente y sin motivo nada.
Porque lloraba tanto que me daban espasmos y me golpeaba la puta cabeza contra la tapa de la sala. Y me caían en los ojos y seguía llorando.
Basta. Perdona.
Why did you doubt about him? Oh, don't die! I'm scared for all of them. Why did you help him, Palermo? I don't understand. I was so sure that it was part of the plan. Thank you to admit it. Thank you. Oh no, 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 no. One of them is gonna die. Fuck?
Soy César Gandía, jefe de seguridad del gobernador del Banco de España.
He has a bunker?
Gandía, ¿desde dónde me llama? Desde la habitación del pánico. Momento espera inactivo. Estamos en un periodo de tregua. Lanza un ataque coordinado conmigo. Les sorprenderemos por los flancos. En 10 minutos ha acabado todo. Señor, tengo arma automática. Granada, de todo. Oficialmente solo le puedo ordenar que permanezca a la espera.
He's gonna attack a lot?
Y todo lo que haga será considerado legítima defensa. No habrá problemas con
Fuck!
si eliminas
You're telling him to attack? But he has all of that?
Hemos llegado a Mindanao y tu madre y tu hija ya han estado.
Yes.
Kelly, antes de entrar al banco, me dijo todos los transportadores.
No?
¿Crees que va a tardar en darme a tu madre y a tu hija?
Tía, está el bandido en el pánico. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué tiene una idea?
Behind you.
Tía.
Oh, he's good at it. I'm desperate. What? No. I'm like that because I'm watching the hour and I'm like, do I have the time to watch one more? But I know that if I'm watching one more, I'm gonna want to watch the next one and the next one and the next one, and I can't film that, you know. I'm not gonna have the lights for that. I don't have the time for that to watch all of the season, you know, just in one day. No one died yet. I'm this close to cry, so that's why I'm losing, you know. Again, my emotions are always I don't have little emotion. I'm crying or I'm losing. That's my way of dealing with stress. And right now I'm like that. I was so sure that one of them was gonna die during this episode. Like, it's the episode of the middle of the season, so I was like, okay, they're gonna kill one of them, you know. They're gonna make us be mad and be angry and being motivated also for the second half of the season, hate Gandia and to want them to win for the end of the season, for the second half of the season. No one is dead, no one is dead, no one is dead. Nairobi, she's okay. Again, she's not in a good health and all of that, but she's okay. She's breathing, she has open eyes. She's gonna get better, she's flirting and all of that, like, okay, little by little we're gonna get Nairobi back. Helsinki is not dead. I was so afraid that he was gonna die during that moment. He's not dead, neither. And none of them is dead. I don't believe that Rio is a traitor. Like, remember what he did during the season 3 when he was released? The fact that I did, you know, a micro on him. No, he's not a traitor. But maybe when they tortured him, he said something. And that's why now he's like that, because he's dealing with feeling guilty. But I'm not believing on the traitor thing, like this angle of camera at the end with him walking behind of Denver with his gun like that, like, is he gonna attack him or not? No. I really don't believe so. Now, like brothers, you know, the two of them, I really believe into that. No, he's not gonna betray us, him, them. I don't believe into that. After what happened during the season 3, it would really shock me if it's the case. Palermo, I'm lost. I'm lost with his intentions, I'm lost with what he did or not. I was so sure that, you know, the last episode really made me doubt about the fact that is it the plan since the beginning or not to have him against us, you know, to have someone in the other side and to use him for doing something. But right there, what he did during this episode, Gandia, the fact that he attacked him, the fact that he almost killed two of them, the fact that he went into that room, you know, that safe room, and no one can have access to him, and now he's having access to camera, to phone, everything. They didn't plan that, they didn't know that, so that was not a part, so that was not one part of the plan, to have him doing that. I'm lost. If it was not a part of a plan, I'm really lost about his character, about Palermo's character. He doesn't like them, and he's selfish, yes, and he's acting for himself, yes, but he's not gonna betray the plan, and he's not gonna betray Berlin, the memory of Berlin, by not doing the plan. I really thought that what he was doing was a part of a plan. So if not, if he's just acting for himself, I can't understand the point, you know. In the two options, I can't understand why he's doing what he's doing. If what he's doing is a part of a plan, why having Gandia almost killing 2 persons and being into that safe room now? And if it's not a part of a plan, why doing that? To prove what? To that's not gonna make you free, that's not gonna help the plan, that's... I'm conflicted, you know, about him, about what I think about him. I need Berlin. You know, I need more memories about Berlin and his relationship with Berlin and how he was involved into the plan, to understand if we can trust him or not, and why he did that with Gandia. Did they have really Raquel's kid and mother? Again, I wouldn't be mad at Rio if she didn't lie, and if in fact, yes, they have the names of the transporters because of him, because he was tortured and all of that, but he's not a traitor. I can't believe that. That's interesting, the fact that during this episode they tried to make us feel sad for her. Like, at first I was like, maybe she's lying and she wants Raquel to feel sad for her. But no, that's the writers telling us that, okay, she's a crazy bitch, but she's also human, she's pregnant, she lost her husband because of cancer. You're showing us that she's human, that she suffered, that she doesn't have a good life, that this job, it's really the thing that motivates her to wake up, you know, to live. That's the reason for why she's acting like that. And that's great to see that. You know, with this show, I'm always questioning everything, everyone. I'm always suspecting them to be or not, to be on our side or not. I'm always wondering about that and questioning that, because we are used to, with all of the other seasons, to have reveals at the end, like, in fact, no, he was with us since the beginning, or in fact, no, that was a mistake since the beginning. So I can't help myself but wondering about that. Just so you know, I'm avoiding Twitter since 2 days now. Just to not have spoilers, to not have spoilers about this season. I'm really not reading anything on Twitter, and on Instagram I'm like that because I want to avoid spoilers, and because in France people are really fan, you know, of the show, so they are talking about it just like that, and they are not even searching if you're already at the time to watch it or not. They don't care, they can tell you a spoiler just like that, or they can write a spoiler about that on their Instagram story. They really don't care, and I'm like that. In any case, that was a good half of this season 4. That was really the continuity of the season 3. And we are in tension every time, during everything, and there is really no time out in any of the episodes. Each time I'm like that. I'm in tension at each moment, during each scene. We don't have time to breathe, we don't have time... yes, we have time to breathe only during the Arturo scenes. I can't roll my eyes enough to say that he's annoying. His character is annoying. Okay, so it's the end today for me for La Casa de Papel and for you. So tomorrow I'm gonna film the 4 last episodes, and tomorrow you're gonna have a reaction video about the 2 next episodes, so maybe I will see you tomorrow. That's all for you and me for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Crazy.